Alright, so took all the screws out. Now I have all the screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 screws all the way around. So now we're gonna that's why he was had a little oil right here, because his oil cap wasn't tight. So now we're gonna pop this off. Oil is gonna leak out. That's why I got the pan under here. So should be easy. There it is. Pop off. What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Killer Mike, and I'm back with another video today. And in today's video, I'm not working on a C10. I'm gonna be working on a bike. I gotta change some clutches on a bike. It's a Busa street bike, and it's for one of my bros, so I gotta knock that out for him real quick. So that's what we're gonna be working on today. So just give me a second, and let me show you what we got going on. Actually, I'll show you here. So right here we got the clutches right here. Clutches right here. Suzuki clutch plate kit. So that's what we're gonna be putting on there. And yeah, that's what I'm about to do right now. So let's get over here and start taking this thing apart real quick. Alright, so let's real quick move some of this stuff up my way. Alright, so that's my bike, one with the blue wheels. This is the bike right here that we're gonna be working on right here. So basically, gotta take off this cover right here, get inside, take out the clutches, put new clutches in. So basically what we gotta do, remove the bolt here to the hex head, remove the bolt here, hex head, and then these right here, he got like studs on them, so I'm gonna just unscrew those. Stud, hex head, hex head. So I'm gonna take care of that. So basically these here we're just gonna unscrew, and then I'm gonna get my Allen head and do the other ones. Put them here in my tray. I think we need a 4mm. Yeah, 4mm, and I have one of those. I keep it. This was for my bike. I got a 4mm and a 5mm. So I'm gonna pop that off right there. One right here, two. That was a little tight. One off there. One more here. Pop that one out. I think this Busa is a 02, and I work on bikes a little bit. I don't do nothing crazy to bikes. I just mainly do stuff to my bikes, honestly. But he like I said, is one of my bros. I help my club bros, my club sister out when they need some work done to their bike. I do a little maintenance on my sister's bike, and my bro here, he needed this little maintenance done versus taking it to the shop. So we're gonna knock it out for him. Never really took a Busa loose before. Looks like I gotta take some more stuff loose. I gotta take a bolt right here, and it looks like right there I gotta take that out. So let me get that off, and then we're gonna see if we can get this thing out of here real quick. This fairing, this side fairing off of here. Okay, give me a second. All right, so I got it a loose. Took this one out, took this one out, and basically it just kind of wiggles its way out of there. So bam, fairing's off. Gonna set it over here out of the way. All right. right? And so now here we are. Fairings off. Like I said, I've never done a Busa before, so I don't know exactly what I gotta do. I know on my bike it's a big nut right here, so I'm gonna leave these alone. These three right here, I'm gonna take all of these screws out along here and go from there. I'm not gonna take this right now. I'm gonna take those screws out, and we're gonna see what happens from there. So let me get an oil pan and 8mm and my gun, and we'll get right back at it. So that's what we're gonna do. Like I said, this is an 02 Busa, so never done a clutches on the Busa first time, but I mean, it's fairly the same, so shouldn't be too hard to do it. Give me a second, y'all. All right, so pan, got a pan right here. It's just a pan I drain oil in. So I'm gonna set that right there. Oil don't get everywhere. And over here, my bag, my sockets. Honestly, oh, I do have an 8mm in here. So there it is right there. 8mm right there. I don't think I need an extension. Get my gun and we're good to go. And I do have an extension somewhere in here. I know I do. Got them everywhere. That little stuff all over the place. So I'm looking for a little small one like that. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, and in this little bag I have a whole bunch of stuff, and I can get a lot of stuff done with what's in that bag. So I don't look at the bag and be like, dang, how do you get that done? Because it happens with that little bag. So like I said, 8mm. Gonna put it on the gun and reverse it. And this is my old handy dandy DeWalt. I've had this thing for at least 5-6 years, maybe more. I do have some other guns, snap-ons, stuff like that, and that's what I use at the shop. But I think I'm gonna buy another snap-on or a Milwaukee and have it home instead of just this one. So let me get the rest of these bolts, man. I'll cut you guys back on in a second. Alright, so took all the screws out, and I have all the screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 screws all the way around. So now we're gonna that's why he was had a little oil right here, because his oil cap wasn't tight. So now we're gonna pop this off. Oil is gonna leak out. That's why I got the pan under here. So should be easy. There it is. Pop off. And it's not just coming right out. Something's going on, like it's holding it. I know I got all the screws out. So let me I might have to take this off right here. Let's see real quick. Ooh, that was tight. I had to get my gun. Let me see what's going on right quick, guys, and I'll let you know. Try to take this cover off. All right, guys, so nothing was holding it. It was just this guide pin right here holding it. Looked like somebody put a little glue right here, but that wasn't nothing major. And the guide pin was just holding it on, nothing else. And it's basically just like this bike, this 1000. So it's nothing really different in that I see right now. So I got to get a 10mm. I'm gonna take these screws off, and this front cover is gonna come off. Let me grab a 10 real quick. Got one of those. Got a magnetic 10 somewhere in here. I just saw it. 10mm right there, magnetic. It's what I use all the time. And I know y'all say, man, he got that little bag of tools. Yep, that little bag of tools. I do a lot with just that little bag of tools. Yes, I have more tools, but basically for just what I do, that's all I need. If I need something else, I probably have it in my toolbox over there. But let's put this 10mm on here, and we're gonna pop these things off. So got it on 10 millimeter. So let's pop these screws off, and weren't tight. Oh yeah, forgot it's magnetic. Hold on. This socket is magnetic, so it's not gonna come off. So hold on guys, let me set this camera down, and then y'all can kind of see what's going on right there. All right, so let me pop these out real quick. Alright, so everything is out. Take this one off. And this one didn't come out like I thought it would, but I think it might have gotten over tightened. But basically, this front cover comes off. Oh, and these stay in there, okay. Not a big deal. Okay. So not a big deal. So yeah, got it off. This is a clutch fiber. It's stuck to the plate. They're black. So we're just gonna toss them in here, and we're gonna stack them the way that they how they come out, so I can make sure that when I put the new ones back, they go in. These are burnt up really bad. They're burnt. So yeah, he damaged these real bad. I'm gonna show you where I see a problem at though. These kind of like this. Look at this. All the fibers are gone and it's broke. See that? Clutch fiber broke. This side is almost worn completely down. This side is completely worn down. Just burnt that clutch up. So let me take the rest of these out of here, and that's it. You got to steal a fiber, and that's basically how it goes. They come out fairly easy. Together, steel and a fiber. We're just gonna count what we got. So let me take the rest of them out, and I'll get back with you guys in just a second. All right, I got everything out of here. You can see nothing's in there. It's just a bare shaft. Assembly right here. All right, all right here is all of the okay, hold on. All of the clutches right here. All right, so all of the clutches. This one is the first one that goes inside, and the last one that comes out is really small. All of the steels are the same size, just the fibers. And you can see here with this fiber, you can clearly see that it's smaller. And this one goes all the way in the back, which is the first one to go in to the clutch basket, and the last one to come out. So that's very important. That's very critical. Oil is dirty, so I'm going to drain the oil. I'm about to put some oil in another bucket and soak the clutches. So let me get my other oil pan and wipe it out, and then I'm gonna put some oil in there, soak the clutches in there, let them get saturated. I'm gonna drain this oil out, and we're gonna go from there. All right. All right, so I got me a pan of oil here. Yes, the oil is clean. It may not look like it through this pan, but it is clean. Dirty oil, clean oil. And right here, got my clutch kit, like I said. Also, when you do this, you want to make sure that you count how many fibers, which is this the fiber, and how many steels you have in this pile that came out of this basket. So when you go back, you have the same amount, because sometimes in this kit there's more, you have more steels. It's probably gonna be 2 steels extra and 1 fiber extra, or 2 and 3, something like that. It's either 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. I can't remember right, but the same thing happened with my bike when I did mine, and it happened every time I've done mine. So I'm about to count this stack, see what I have here, and then I'm gonna count what's in here, and then what's in here, what I need, I'm gonna saturate it in oil so that it gets soaked, and before I put them in here. And that's very, very important. You never put the steels and your fibers in the clutch basket dry. You want to soak it and make sure that it's saturated in oil before you put everything in this basket right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, count these, open this up, count out what we need, saturate it in oil. Okay, so let's count them out real quick. Let's count them out. Let's see what we got. Whew, that blue wheel pretty. All right, so we're just gonna set them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 fibers. Well, okay, 10. 10 fibers, 9 steels. So that's what we're going to get out of this box, and saturating this oil real quick. So we got to do 9 steels and 10 fibers. So that's what we're about to do real quick. And I'm going to open this thing up, open this box up, and put them in this oil real quick and count them out. And they all come individually packed. So like, it's nothing like that you got to do special. They come in individual packs, so you can't screw it up. And these are the steels. Okay, so that's what you got. So I got to open these packs up, put them in oil. So that's what I'm about to do. All right. All right, I got all the fibers and the steels in here. So what I do have to do though is I have to I got new springs also right there in the bag. New springs, old springs, and then we also have a new gasket. New gasket right there. So I just gotta untape it out the back of the box. But we got a new gasket also. So, but what I do have to do is get some more oil and put some more oil in here real quick to cover everything. All right, so I'm about to get some more oil and throw the other oil in here so we can get everything covered, saturated, so that it operates the right way. Alright, that should be enough. So I'm gonna spread these out in this container so we can try to get everything covered and saturated. The main thing is the fibers. That's the main thing you want saturated is the fibers. Full of oil. That's what you mainly want. So we'll let them soak 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna get ready to pop them in there. But while they're soaking, I'm gonna go ahead and drain the oil out. Should be a 17. So let me look under the bike, see what I need, and I'll cut y'all back on in a second. All right, so I'm down here. I already loosened the plug up. It's a 17. It's right here on the other side of the exhaust, and it goes straight down. So I'm just gonna unscrew it out of here real quick. Let this nasty oil drain out of here, cause Oil is nasty. So that's what we got. Oil draining out. We got some new oil to put back in there. So gonna let that drain, let this soak, and we'll get right back at this in just a second. All right, so got the oil drained out. Got the fibers and the steels here, so I'm gonna start inserting those. And I have the thick one. This is the thick one. This is the first one that goes in, and it just basically lines up in such, like, it's easy to line it up. This not right there, that's wrong. Yeah, so the little blue tab goes up at the top, slides to the back. So we got a fiber steel, and then you just slide these in. Slide them in. Fiber. Steel. And it's messy, but hey, it's what they gotta do, what you gotta do. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put the rest of these in here, and be back in a second. Alright, so we got them all in. You can see here there's a blue color tab on the one that goes on first. All the other ones are gold, and I mean the one that goes on last. All the other ones are gold, and then the one that went on first was also a blue color tab. And just for reference, I didn't notice this at first, but the first and the last clutch fiber, they're thicker than all of the other ones. So the first one and the last one are thicker than all of the other ones, and that's how I have mine installed. So now we're gonna put the just the cover back. Simple, easy as that. And it's gonna attach. So just gonna, and that's that. Just sits there just like that. Then, like I said, I have new springs, so I'm gonna open the springs up, and we're gonna go ahead and install the bolts and the springs real quick. All right, got the springs open. These are all the new springs, 6 of them. These are the 6 old springs. So I'm gonna take this out of here, which is the bolt and the little housing thing. We're gonna put one in here, and we have to put those right here. So right here. So we're gonna put that there. And hold on. Get this right here. Alright. So that ain't working. So let me get this figured out and get this slapped on here, because I gotta use 2 hands. Give me a second, y'all. Alright, so I got them started. So basically what I had to do was missing another. I had to pull the basket to me and then get it started like that. So I got 3 of them started so far. So we're gonna pull these in. Gotta pull the basket further out, and then we're gonna get the get these other ones started. That's what we gonna do. Got that one. Alright. See, can I get my long ones in there? That's gonna be a little hard. Let me get these other ones and then we'll get those and we'll be done with that. Hold on. Alright, so I figured out what was going on. I gotta take this apart. This really is not one long screw, it's actually two pieces. And I did it right here, which I took it apart. Which so I'm about to do the same thing to this one so I can get it installed. The whole piece just came apart together. Like I said, this is the first Busa I did, so I didn't know. So here I have bolt, crescent wrench, got the gun. Yeah. There we are. One piece, bolt. All right. So we're just gonna have to screw this piece in. I think it should be a 10mm also. It's not, looks like a 12. We're gonna go get a 12. Gonna pop it in, and then we be good to go. Let's see what we got here. 11, 12. So we're gonna take 11 and a 12, and we're gonna tighten those up, and then from there we'll yeah, 12. And same thing, this piece, put it in here. Oh, that's it. It's there. It's tight. Then we can put the springs and the other screws in there, which we already have 4. Just got to do these 2. I'm just gonna hit them with the gun just to make sure that they're tight. That's what we're gonna do. All right. All right, so we're gonna get those out, and then we're gonna put the might have been 11, might not have been a 12. Let's see. Yeah, it was 11. It wasn't a 12, but hey, got it tight. All right, so we're gonna put the springs in there, and then we'll be done with that. Whoa, wrong way. So springs. Spring, bolt, put the bolt inside, spring, simple as that. All right, this is my other new one, same thing, spring, bolt, put it inside, bam, done deal. So that's simple as that right there. So we're done. Tighten these up a little bit, and then we're good to go. I don't go crazy. I just tighten them up, make so they tight. And that's that. I don't go crazy, try to gorilla them or nothing like that. So that's that. Now all we got to do is replace the gasket and put the cover back on. So that's what I'm about to do real quick. Put a new gasket, and I'm about to pop the cover back on there. And hey, it's a done deal. Alright, new gasket on. So I'm about to slide this on here real quick. And like I said, man, this is so easy. I mean, you don't really have to have a real huge mechanic mindset to do this. Done. And all the reason I had to pop it because of the guide pins. And that's it. And put these bolts back in there. And that's that. This one goes here because it held this. So we're gonna start it. With the rest of them, start it. That's it, man. That's all we're gonna do. Get these started. So I'm gonna go ahead and start all these, tighten these up, and then we'll go ahead and put some oil in this thing and fire her up. Like I said, clutches, it's just that simple. Nothing major, easy peasy. Save yourself 300 bucks, 500 bucks from going to the dealership. If you have some common tools, you have a little bit of mechanical skills, do it yourself. It's real easy. All right, so let me put the rest of these bolts right here in there, and then we're gonna tighten them up and put some oil in it. All right. All right, so we got them all in. So right now we're just gonna go through and hit them, snug them, tighten them up. And we're gonna bounce around. We don't want to just tighten them up all in one order. So we're gonna bounce around and tighten them up in that order like that. So kind of gets an even tightness. And then we're good to go. And I'm not trying to put a hell of a lot of torque on here, because I don't want to tear nothing up. I don't want to strip nothing or break anything. So that's why we're not putting a whole lot of torque on it. Basically just want them to make sure they're on and they're tight. And that's it. All right. And then this one right here, I gotta flip it up, so I'll get y'all in a second. All right, got all 10, 11 bolts tightened up all the way around. I did them with the gun, and I went back over them with my ratchet just to make sure they were snug enough. Now we're gonna put oil in it, and after we put oil in it, we're gonna fire it up, and then we're going to take it for a spin just to make sure everything is everything. Double check this oil filter. Oil filter goes in the front up here. Oil filter, there it is, right there. It's tight. Double checked it, wiped all the oil off the thing, so we're good. All right, so now I'm gonna put oil in it, and we'll turn you guys back on. We fire this thing up, so let's get some oil, put some oil in it, and go from there. All right, all right. I just put the oil in there. This is what I use in my bike. Full synthetic 4T castor oil power 1. That's what I use. So I just put the oil in there. So now I'm gonna put the cap on there, and we are where we should be in the sight glass down here. You can't really tell, but it is right where it should be. Put the cap on here. A little over 3 quarts is what we put in it. So we're gonna hope that stays tight. Wipe all this stuff off right here. Alright, so now all plugs tight, oil is in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap the fairing back on, and then after I put the fairing back on, then I'm gonna go ahead and start it. So let me get the fairing and all the bolts and put that back on, and then we're gonna start this thing up, see where we are. Alright, got the fairing popped on here, so we're just gonna tighten everything up. Again, it's a 4mm. 4mm. That's what I use. I got a 4 and a 5 made like this because most of all my bike stuff on my bike is 4 and 5, so that's why I have a 4 and a 5. And they're easy to use. They're quick. Yeah, man, this stuff easy peasy, man. I just be trying to do what I could do and save a buck, man. No, everybody might not want to save the dollar. Some people might be scared to do it, but like if you can save you a buck, save you a buck. These just hand tight like that. Hand tight right here. Hand tight down at the bottom. Hand tight. That's it. So yeah, we're gonna fire this thing up here. Let's see what happens. Alright, so I'll get back with you guys in a second. Alright, man, let's see what this thing gonna do. See how this thing gonna sound. Okay. Let's see what's up. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Alright. Let's start it up. Let's see what happens. That's how that thing sound. Baby up. Up a little bit, man. That thing ain't been started in a little while. Let's warm up, see what happens. My boy, he a Cowboy fan, man. Cowboy fanatic. Wipe this thing off too, man. That thing gonna be nasty. There we go. Take this thing for a spin, y'all. All right, YouTube, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. Got the bike running. Everything seems good. Going through the gears pretty good. Just wipe it off, and that's about it, man. Like I said, thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll get at y'all in the next one. Next video, we're gonna be working on the C10, so we'll get at y'all in the next one, man. Peace out.